Welcome to News to Know. Today is Monday, June 27th, 2022, and here's the news you need to know. We begin today in eastern Ukraine, as Russian forces have succeeded in seizing full control of the key city of Severodonetsk. The Ukrainian military pulled back from their positions in the city at the end of last week to avoid being encircled by the advancing Russians. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky vowed to retake the city and push the Russians entirely out of Ukraine. Meanwhile, in the Ukrainian capital of Kyiv, Russian missiles struck the city over the weekend, landing near a kindergarten and a playground. The Russian military continues to fire missiles at Ukrainian cities in order to demoralize the population far from the front lines of the war. In Europe this week, the leaders of Britain, France, Germany, and the United States will be holding talks to discuss the possibility of re-entering negotiations with Iran over the country's nuclear program. The topic being discussed revolves around whether to lift sanctions on Iranian oil exports in exchange for Iran's agreement to stop the refining of weapons-grade uranium. The United States withdrew from an agreement with Iran in 2018 under previous U.S. President Donald Trump. Since then, the Iranians have repeatedly increased their refined uranium stockpile, despite having agreed with the Europeans to stop. In Brazil, a monkey from a nearby nature reserve has begun terrorizing the city of Corinth in the northeast of the country. At first, the monkey allowed locals to pet and feed it. The monkey then began causing damage to rooftops. Lately, the monkey has gotten possession of a large kitchen knife and waves it at passers-by. It is said that the monkey even tries to sharpen the knife against bricks. Locals fear they are no longer safe to sleep with their windows open while the knife-wielding monkey is on the loose. In Sri Lanka, the government has announced that once again, the country is running out of fuel. According to authorities, the island nation has a 2-day supply of oil left, and not enough funds to secure more. Many residents have been parking their vehicles in line near empty gas stations, with the hope of filling up once fuel arrives. The Sri Lankan government is in talks with the United States for an emergency loan of over $100 million in order to buy more gas for the country. In sports news, the rankings for the upcoming July sumo tournament in Nagoya, Japan have been announced. Two Ozekis, Mitakeyumi and Shodai are both Kabo-ban, meaning they will have to score at least 8 wins in the July tournament to retain their ranks at the second highest position in sumo. It was also announced that disgraced former Ozeki, Aoyama, has finished his year-long ban from the sport and will fight in July in the third lowest Sand-on-May division. And finally today, on the happier side of things, a baby bear has been taken in by a community in Turkey after it lost its mother. The cub was weak and badly malnourished, but a team of volunteers nursed him back to health. He has since formed an attachment to them and enjoys playing games. The cub will be moved to a different part of Turkey, where it will be introduced to other bears, so it can grow up in a more natural environment. And now you know the news. Thanks for watching, and until next time, good night and God bless.